Hi everybody! I wanted to take a moment to give you a quick tour of an online course through the Blackboard Shell. Keep in mind that this is just a general tutorial. It's a one class that I teach. So each class you might have with me will vary in some way. For instance, in this class there's a blog button, but in some of the classes I teach we don't do blogs, so you won't see it. So keep that in mind as you see this online class. Okay, to get us started, this is what your Blackboard Shell looks like. When you start the class, you're going to see the first welcome announcement, and then as announcements come out, they will stack on top of each other. Now, every announcement I send out comes out as an email, so you should get it in your email as well as see them archived here. Okay, the first place you're going to see is Start Here. Notice I access this through the top left menu button. Here you're going to see a little bit about me. You're going to see a little bit about the class. What's the structure of it? How are you going to learn? You're going to see your prerequisite knowledge, what you need for this class. You'll see information on the textbook and other APA guidelines. You'll see a folder for first steps. It tells you exactly what to do when you start this class. And you'll see a button, how to navigate this course. You can click on each of these folders and they open up. Inside of how to navigate this course, you're going to see the names of all of these side buttons right here, and it describes a little bit about what's in them. So let's dig into, you can also notice down here that you can click on this link and you can open that as Microsoft Word and print that out, so you have a quick kind of point of reference for where to find things. Okay, your next menu item is course information. This is where you find all the organizational parts of our class. If you click the folder for syllabus schedules and course policies, you'll find just that. You'll want to print off your syllabus and your assignment checklist at the very beginning of the semester. The assignment checklist is what gives you due dates for all of your activities and assignments. You'll also see the course outline with what we're going to do every day of the year and important dates. At the bottom you'll see the grading policy, which tells you how all of your activities are weighed out for a final grade. You'll see the late and makeup work policies. Alright, next we're going to go back to course information, and if you notice up here at the top left corner, it's what's called breadcrumbs. It shows you the path that you took to get somewhere. So I can go click right back here to course information and it'll take me back to that folder. You'll also see here I've got the discussion board rubric and the blog rubrics. These tell you how you will be graded on discussion boards and blogs, how you get your points. It's very important to read the excellent conditions to make sure that you have everything you need when posting to the discussion board or completing a blog. So make sure to read these, as these will be how you are graded. You can actually click the bottom for printable photos of each of those rubrics. Alright, next is very important. We have the FAQs, frequently asked questions. Each of these open up to answer a lot of frequently asked questions you guys might have. So you can click on each question to see the answer. A lot of them have videos to show you how to complete what you're looking for. So you can click right here and watch a video of how to participate in a discussion board. You might see screenshots and things like that. You might see videos. As I navigate here, I can see answers to a lot of questions that students ask me. How do I create a blog? You might notice down here how to view feedback. You can click here and watch a video to see how I'm going to mark up your papers and give you feedback on your grades. Okay, so these are really good. Honestly, I would actually recommend you look at each of these questions in the beginning of the semester. It could save you some confusion and time asking me questions. Alright, next we have this block, which is the meat of the course. So course contents by units is going to be where you find the instruction and the activities. Alright, you're going to see each unit come up a couple days before it starts. So you click on, you're also going to see the learning objective as to what the Virginia Community College system wants you to learn. Alright, so you click on the folder and it's going to be the same layout every time. You're going to see some notes from me to kick off the lesson. Usually I'll put a video in there as well. You'll see a screenshot of that unit and which week things will be turned in. Now you might look at this and ask, well, when are they due? That is why you have an assignment checklist, to help you keep track of what days specifically things are due. So you'll go to your assignment checklist and check things off as you do them. The folder for required reading, viewing, and listening is always going to have what chapter in the book you read. Sometimes it might have handouts, it might have PowerPoint, it might have a video of me teaching, it might have a narrated PowerPoint where I teach, where you can hear me teach while you go through the PowerPoint. So it could have a lot of stuff, so it's important to open that. It's not just listing the textbook every time. And then the final folder is activities and assessments. You click on this and you will see anything you are called to do. So you'll see discussion boards, blogs, you might see links to an assignment. So the culture response here is an assignment, and this simply links you back to where you can find it in the folder for assignments. So look for that in a minute when we look at the assignments. So this gives you all the places, or this gives you all the things that you should be actually completing this week. Okay, moving on to discussion board. Typically you really won't have to go to the discussion board because the links right here take you right to what you should be doing. But you can click on discussions and you'll see all the discussion boards for the whole semester. Now the top two are forums that you can go to anytime. The water cooler forum is kind of where you just have to talk or comment with other people in the class. You can ask questions to me, and then questions about content are things that might have to do with an assignment or reading, something like that. So you can ask questions in both of these forums, and I, as well as your classmates, can answer them. Alright, the next one is blogs. Again, every week you will have different links in your unit folders, but this would be where blogs would be just like discussion boards. So as you can see for this class, there is no blogs yet. Alright, next we have the assignment page. You'll see at the top a little link about how to submit your assignments, and each assignment has its own folder. In the folders you'll see materials, you'll see instructions, a grading rubric, sometimes there's handouts or video links or PowerPoints, those will be in there, and also the submission link, which is where you actually download the video. So if you open, let's say one of the assignments will go to the philosophy of child guidance. It's going to give you another folder for PowerPoints here. If I go back, you can see you can click here and that will open a file. Well, it was supposed to open a file. Let's try this. Alright, here we go. So it opens the file with the instructions and the grading rubric. Alright, you will also see the submission link in here, which is where you actually turn in your assignment. Alright, your submission link. Right here is where you would actually click to submit your assignment, where it says browse my computer. You simply open wherever you would have stored your assignment, wherever you would have saved it, and then submit right down here. That's all it is. Alright, lastly there is my grades, which of course I won't be able to see it like you do, but you could click here and that's where you'll find your grades, feedback, and rubrics. Student Services gives you all kinds of links for where you can get help, such as libraries, the academic support such as tutoring or helping you write a paper, technical support here in case your Blackboard's not working. There's the Blackboard help number. There's all kinds of things on here for you. And then finally, course tools. You won't really need to use this, but if you need to use some of these, you can get right to blogs, discussion board, and so forth. All right. Oh, and I skipped my grades. My grades, no, I didn't. It's right there. All right, guys, so that is the tutorial. I hope that helped you navigate Blackboard a little easier. And if you have any questions, please email me, call me, or stop by.